Last year, the Rams were one of 4 teams to beat the Bucs during Tampa Bay's championship season. LA now looks to challenge the throne. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing. It's off we go on EA Sports. Jackson now to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Quarterback Matthew Stafford bringing out the LA offense. And Stafford, of course, all those years in Detroit, and now in his first season with Los Angeles.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game. Touchdowns and interception.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And his first pass is incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sony Michel, his first carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Bucs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, it's Michel. They juked him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
From the 50, Stafford. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He'll check this one down to Michelle. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So defensively here, you've got Matt Stafford at quarterback. Now, we know he's been in the league a long time, but still getting accustomed to playing in a Rams uniform. So what's your biggest key to stopping him?
Well, normally you would say with any quarterback, it's pressure. Number of hits on him in the pocket, keep knocking.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
JPP was a Pro Bowler for the 3rd time in his career last year as the Bucs won the Super Bowl title. Ended up finishing 2020 with 89 career sacks. So he has a chance with a really good season to get to 100.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. We get a peek at Tom Brady as he brings out this Tampa Bay offense. And Tom Brady in his 22nd season overall and his 2nd in Tampa Bay.
And he's off to a tremendous start here through 2 weeks of the season. Already 9 touchdown passes. Everyone wants to come out and generate a little momentum. He's done that and more, no question about it.
On 1st down, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 37 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
And Mike Evans has been the model of consistency and excellence. 7 years in the league. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver 7 times, the first guy in league history to do that. And he makes another catch there for a 1st down.
Wait, 20!
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Brady now to throw.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And Chris Godwin, one of those great unselfish players. Remember, he gave up his uniform number to Tom Brady when he got to town. And he's kind of known as the 1B to Mike Evans 1A in this Tampa Bay pecking order among receivers. He makes a nice catch there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Fournette. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he's had great protection back there to throw, really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced. It also means the trainer doesn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit. Also means that he's able to find targets downfield at his leisure. That allows him to be...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Succop's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Andrew. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford to Michelle on the screen. Nifty move. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him at the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
To the air again, Stafford. Quick slam here to Woods. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
And that's a 1st down for the Rams after the catch there by Robert Woods. And he's coming up with back-to-back 90-catch seasons. I've always admired his game. Throw it to him, hand it to him. He blocks downfield. A complete receiver that doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point.
A give. This is Michelle.
Devin White, the Bucs' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's 3rd Here's Stafford. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 23-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Tampa Bay now heading out at 2-0 to start the season for the Bucs after defeating Atlanta 48-25 Week 2, Charles. Tom Brady continuing his dominance over the Falcons. He's done this his whole career. 24-36, 276 yards, a big number, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions.
And how about he and Gronk getting it together? Rob Gronkowski caught the first 2 touchdown passes from Tom Brady. 3 straight games now. 2 scores for Gronkowski, including the Super Bowl. So Gronk fully back. And you mentioned about Brady just rolling over Atlanta. Tampa Bay, they look pretty good here in the early.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And, folks, I don't know what more you can say about Tom Brady, but I'll tell you this. On that last throw, he toppled another mark, 80,000 career passing yards. Congratulations to number 12. The career, we know how sensational it's been, and somehow it just got a little more sensational.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Brady again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Brady. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will make this a 4-point game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Jackson now to return.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change?
I think that what you try and do is...
80. Take me up. Here we go.
45. Mike, 45.
On second down, Michel. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the visiting Panthers.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh, what a catch. It's Godwin.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin.
His third touchdown now on the year.
And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Rams 6.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Jackson now to return.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago?
Right there, 54, right there.
Now on second and 13. Stafford. Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Stafford on first down. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Michelle. Oh, nice move. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On the ground is Michelle. Levante David in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And Dominican Sue with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Can't do that.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Man open left side is Brown. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Here's Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Brady's throw there complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, it's Brady. Got a man, it's Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Brady to throw again. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Throwing now is Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Gary and Conley. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quick.
4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Off the draw, here's Michel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Right side caught by Jackson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. That one goes for 24 yards.
And a good grab there by Cooper Kupp. Picks up a first down for the Rams. And Kupp's gone over the 90 reception mark each of the last 2 years. One of the best route runners, one of the most precise route runners in the NFL. He's really going to help his new quarterback, Matthew Stafford.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Stafford here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ross Cockrell. He's at the 40, past the 20, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Stafford now to throw. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bucs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on